All right, all right, all right. Woo! Yes! All right, so hey everybody, my name is Justin. I'm an alcoholic.
Hey, Justin.
You know, my favorite color is blue, but I've been getting into like some reds and oranges. I like long walks to the beach. And this is my first stand-up, so if it doesn't feel like it, I've done my job. It's great, you know? So, my parents think I'm gay. I'm not exactly sure when it started, but it's weird. So I have a Jewish mother, and she's really, really into like, oh, I can't wait until we have children. Oh, your children are gonna be so beautiful. They're gonna be great, and we're excited for whomever you marry, whether it be a girl or a guy. I'm sure he will be great. I mean, they will be great, not him, of course. And I'm very lucky to have supportive parents. It's like they just really want to show how supportive and progressive they are, to the point where it's like, oh, okay, Justin, you are going to be our gay son. We love you. So I've actually been married before. It was about 2005, and my neighborhood sweetheart, Gabby Bloomberg, also a Jew. You know, my mom really wants me to marry a Jewish girl. She's very traditional in that way. And so we got married. She's a year older than me. You know, I'm into little women. Yeah. And so, oh God. I'm into older women. She was a year older than me. She was 8, I was 7. And I remember we had our own little like kind of party, and there was like baby powder getting thrown all over the place. We got like Vaseline in our hair. You know, we were partying it up like it was 2005, as kids do. And about 3 years later, again on Halloween, we got divorced. Yeah, I know, it was really sad. Although it really showed kind of like what we were gonna be later in life. She said, I'm taking the money, so she got all of the Hanukkah gelt, and she said, you're having the children, and I said, perfect, I love children. Again, I was 9 at that time. And I've actually accidentally convinced someone I had a family. This was last year, so I was in recovery. This was not like a drunken thing where I was trying to convince someone I had a family. I was at work, I work with children, and I was talking to this parent, and it was Halloween, and I decided there was this TikTok trend where people were like cutting out pumpkins and putting them on their heads. So I'm like, I'm gonna be pumpkin business dad, and I'm gonna go ahead, and I got a flip phone, I put on a suit, I put my pumpkin head on, took a picture of it, and I was like, this isn't enough. So I did like a really, really shitty Photoshop of like just a stock photo of my pumpkin head and then just like a bunch of jack-o'-lanterns on this very like white stock photo family. And I go to work, and she's like, what are you gonna be for Halloween? I said, oh, I'm gonna be a pumpkin business dad, and here are my kids. And I show her the picture. And I thought, like, it was a really, really bad Photoshop. Like, I did it 5 minutes on my phone. Anyone could see that it was bad. Now, I'm telling this woman, she's like, oh, is that your family? And I said, yes it is. This is my wife, Sarah. These are my kids, Jack and Jill. We met at Indiana University. And again, I was laughing the whole time. I thought she knew I was joking. And I kept saying, you know, oh, it was such a lovely time getting to meet them, and I had to come down here during COVID and be back with my family. My mother was sick. And she graciously came down with me, and God, I've loved her every day since. And I brought out the waterworks, and again, I thought she knew I was joking at this point. I wasn't that convincing. And then, so 2 months later, it's New Year's 2022, and I'm figuring out that so we're sitting down, I'm like, hey, what did you do for your New Year's? She said something, I don't remember, I didn't really care. And she said, what did you do for New Year's? And I said, oh, I went bowling with some family members, with my family friends. And she said, did the wife and kids enjoy it? I looked at her and I said, I'm sorry, what? She said, you're Sarah. Who? Your wife? Oh my God! Oh, you believe that? Oh, sorry. And again, this is one of our clients that we work for. I had no idea how to talk to her after this. I was like, no, you don't understand. I don't have a family. I lied to you. There's no family here. And she's like, I was like, it was a joke. And she said, I would never joke about that. How do you respond to that? I said, well, I had a family for Halloween. That was about it. And she looked down at her phone and she didn't talk to me again. And then on the way out, I was like, I stopped her. I did the make amends on the spot kind of thing. Of course, I waited until it wasn't as awkward for me. And I said to her, hey, I'm really sorry. I didn't mean for it to come off like that. I wasn't trying to lie to you. And she said, no, it's okay. It was really weird. But I believed it. And I said, oh, I'm sorry. Anyways, I've quit nicotine recently. I'm about a month and a half sober off of that. And day 3 is the worst day for quitting nicotine. It's horrible, absolutely horrible. And day 3 was when I was working with these kids. And I can't tell my mother, I don't know how to tell her, I don't want kids anymore after this. These kids were horrible to deal with. I was so goddamn angry with them. I don't even know why. I was just so hopped up off of that nicotine withdrawal symptoms. So when you're very angry, it's not good to work with kids in water. Now I don't want to say that I drowned one of the kids, but that's my time, thank you.